Hello there, my name is Ink, and welcome to the Campfire. Tonight I would be sharing a story titled Whisper. Everybody knows there's a monster on our street. It took a while for the disappearances to be noticed, but once they were, everybody knew. It's that kind of place. Everybody knows everybody else, and secret is just another term for fact we pretend not to know to spare your feelings. There are no secrets here. Well, there's one. Colin, my next door neighbor, leaned over the fence the morning after the third child went missing and whispered, "Have you noticed? Another child's gone missing, and Mr. Davis's curtains are all closed." I nodded gravely and whispered it in return to Susan, who told Jane, who told Steph, who told Alan. You get the idea. By the end of the day, the street buzzed with the whispers, and it only got worse as the children kept vanishing. It was I who noticed that old Mr. Davis was staying inside far more than before, and I who told the others that he'd been round my house asking about the neighborhood watch scheme I was setting up. Asking out of interest or concern that he'd be caught, whispered my neighbors. It didn't take long for the others to come out of the woodwork. Susan had seen him talking to one of the lost little boys before he vanished. Mary Ann swore she'd seen him dumping a large rubbish bag into the skip other end of the street in the dead of night. And Jeff recognized a scent that sometimes drifted up from the old house at the end of the street. Rotting meat, he told us. Something has to be done, we all agreed. But what evidence did we have? The police would never listen, I reminded them, and by the time we had more evidence it would be too late for another child. I wouldn't call the group that's gathering in the street a mob, exactly. I've seen my fair share of mobs, and I know that there's usually a lot more shouting, a lot more swearing, a lot more pitchforks and burning torches and boundless rage. My neighbors don't have any of that, but what they do have is a steady, grim determination to see the neighborhood burn. They'll get the job done, and the children will be safe once more. And I suppose I'll have to move on after an appropriate amount of time. I think I'll wait until they find the half-eaten bodies I buried in Mr. Davis's garden, then start searching for my new town. The same trick won't work twice in the same place, of course, but a girl's gotta eat, and there are always strange men and lonely old women and misunderstood teens wherever you go. There's always someone to blame, and there are always people looking to blame them. I'll start my whispers up again, and we'll see if I can get a proper mob going this time.